Stop button. Stop button. Speech off.
Hey guys, welcome to Pre-College Rants and Random Crap 2. So, I wanted to talk about a few things. First of all, I wanted to talk about my process with the college application. So, I had started because I remembered somebody from the program that I went to up in Albany, in the Bay Area. He tells me, he's like, you're going to need to open a CCC account, California Community Colleges account. And I kept that in mind when I was doing the process of applying, or like when I started the process of applying to the community college. The community college I'm going to, which I'm not going to reveal the name here because, privacy reasons, and I just don't want to reveal it. So, my now former rehab counselor and I were having the discussion of, try one class at the community college so you can learn about college and, see basically how you feel. So this is where I need to tell some of you, for any of you who come across this and who don't have a disability, who don't work with anyone with a disability, who, all of this is over your heads. Here, at least in the state that I live in, there's an organization you can join. I think the earliest you can join is 16, like at the age of 16. It's kind of like a vocational rehabilitation organization. I'm not going to reveal the name. If you want the name and, you need, like, let's say you know someone here in Cali that would benefit from it, let me know and I can tell you, but I just don't want to be revealing too much here. As far as the name of the organization, I also don't even want to be revealing where I live or anything. All you're going to hear is SoCal, you're going to hear Cali, you're going to hear Bay Area mentioned a few times, like I said. Anyways, there's this organization that helps you find employment. They have opportunities, or they have things like work experience. You can go to like independent living programs. You can go to college, and I think they cover some stuff, but they still have you do the FAFSA. I know they don't cover housing on college campuses. This is what I was told by quite a few people. No, they do not cover housing on college campuses. But what was I gonna say? I think they do cover like books and supplies and whatever FAFSA doesn't cover. I think like they'll cover it. Anyways, ever since like April, here's how I was, because I'm gonna tell you something. Shout out to my now former rehab counselor. She's amazing. She told me, she's like, if you have any questions, if you need something, let me know. I wanted to try to do this on my own. The reason I wanted to try to do this on my own and also get some help from other people who are going through who have been through the process of applying for college and all that, who are blind, was because I didn't want to make it seem like I was just relying on her, and I didn't want to make it seem like I was expecting her to give me all the answers. Even though this woman, and I am not exaggerating, she was hella giving, hella awesome. Like, she even said, like, if you want me to, she's like, you're a disability services counselor and I can work together. So since April, here I was starting applications, deleting applications. So start application, save a draft, delete, start application, save a draft, delete. Because there were times where I'd get stuck and I'm like, wait, which semester do I want to register for? Because I was also taking classes at the Center for the Blind, one of the centers for the blind here in SoCal, kind of in the area that I live, maybe a little farther off from that area. Again, I'm not going to say where exactly. Anyways, I was taking, I was doing some individual counseling, some other classes. There was a bit of a wait list for assistive technology, so I got in, I think either May or June or July, somewhere along there. Fine-tuned some skills on the computer, clarified some stuff about the Braille display that I was using, and I was thinking, oh, this might be the last semester. Well, no, I was like, I don't feel like I'm ready to leave. So here I am, because each semester at that particular center is like 3 months. So, April, May, June being one semester, June, July, August, hold on. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Basically, each semester is like 12 weeks, or almost 3 months. At least that's how it was when I went there, and it's not even that long ago. We're in 2024, people. We're giving a little bit of chronological here from 2023 and 2024. So, I finally decided, okay, in November I told myself, girl, you're gonna go back in there and you are gonna delete what you have, and you're gonna start over, and you're gonna do this application, and you are not even going to think about deleting it, not one little bit. You're going to finish it all. If you're unsure, you delete something, and then you go back and rewrite whatever it is that you need to rewrite. So at some point in November, there was a part on the application that asked for my social security number. Here I am, unsure if I should put my social security number. I felt, I had a feeling that my family members would probably be like, are they going to misuse your social security number? Be careful. Which I understand, but at the same time I was like, should I ask my counselor, now former counselor, what should I do? And I text my friend, my chubby cheek twin. I love you for this, because she's stuck by me through a whole lot of shit ever since we met in 2023. So I know you're gonna see this. Cheek pinch, I love you, and I'm being for real. And anyways, I text her and I'm scared, and I think this was like Monday during a free hour, because I would go to the Center for the Blind on Monday. So I text her during a free hour, and I tell her, I'm like, I'm scared, this is why, and I'm like, I don't want to go to my family, and I'm like, I want to ask them, and at the same time, like, I'm not sure if I should ask my counselor, because I want to be able to finish this on my own. I want to also be able to be resourceful. And if being resourceful means asking other people who are also blind how they did it, then okay, But then I decided, okay, I'm going to email her and I'm going to explain what's going on. And I told her, I'm like, look, I wasn't sure if I should put my social security number on the application, but I did. And then I'm like, we also have to look for my high school transcripts. I think that's what I said, but I'm going to have to look back at the email. But I know I did mention, my high school transcripts. And then I basically, after filling out some more things, I paused. And then, just holiday stuff and getting caught up in some other things, and also being a little worried because I'm like, am I ready for this? You know, which semester should I register for? Because I initially put summer of this year, 2024. And then January, I ended up having a seizure. There was a situation that happened. And then in February, I think what motivated me and what made me kind of pull out of that little fear bubble was that particular situation that happened. And I told myself, look, we're gonna look, we're gonna get the transcripts. We're gonna do what we need to do. Ask your mom to look for the transcripts. Because my mom has, like, my brother's stuff in one box, and then she has my stuff in another box. So I asked her, because I told her, I'm like, I started the college application. I just need my transcripts, because I didn't remember my grades off the top of my head. And I was also trying to see if there was anything that had my grades on it, which I don't think looking through all my stuff, no, there wasn't anything that I had, like, electronically in, like, 3 different SD cards that had my grades. Nothing. And I obviously no longer have access to the school district accounts and stuff that I use because, I'm obviously no longer a student there, haven't been since, 21. So eventually I decide, because I'm also thinking, what if we don't have our transcripts? I don't want to call the high school. And I was also thinking, should I call the high school? I eventually, my mom finds my transcripts. We put my transcript info into the, we basically I answered the questions that they asked about my transcript, submitted the application, sent the confirmation to my former rehab counselor, and then sorry, so I'm thinking. And then after I sent it to her, she's like, just let me know when you complete the FAFSA. At first I sent her a link. Turns out it didn't work. And then she's like, if you want to send me a screenshot. And then I was like, I go back to my email and I'm like, stupid me, I got another email. And I sent her that email that had the actual confirmation on it, since the link didn't work. And then she's like, thanks for the confirmation, let me know when you apply for FAFSA. Okay, so this is pre-college rants and random crap 3. We're gonna stop here.
Done. Dim. Pause. Button.